everybody, it's Brady back again, and today's video is going to be on something totally new, hasn't even hit the market yet. I'm talking about this hair. So this is from Jenna Collection. It's called Triple X, and it is basically like a one-pack do. We've seen this before. That really isn't new, but what makes this new is it's like 4 sections that make up your whole wig. So you have your frontal, yours is the bottom, the middle, and the top. So it's like the track's already done for you. So it says this is gonna be like super fast and very convenient to do. So we're gonna jump into this together. So this is 100% natural virgin Remy human hair. It has a 3-part 13 by 4 inch lace frontal. It is 16 inches. And it's in a natural black. Okay, so you have your frontal. It says that you can dye and bleach this hair. It says dye, bleach, and perm this hair. Give a perm, never mind. I'm not gonna judge nobody. But you know, I'm thinking about bleaching these knots, cause like I can see, I'm not sure if I can see through the hair, but I can see the potential of this being a little bit easier. Cause the front, like the hairline isn't the most believable, and I'm gonna have to do a lot of work on that. So I'm thinking about bleaching it. I'm gonna make the wig first, and then I might bleach it. If I do, I'll update y'all, because I'm kind of nervous to do that. The lace is actually really stretchy, so I feel like you can do a little bit of, you know, it won't be a horrible experience manipulating this. So I'm okay. I'm not gonna say excited, hopeful. That's what I'm gonna use. Okay, so then this is the middle of the head. You can see the tracks in this one. You can see how thin it is. So where does this one go? This one's like right up in here. It's gonna be interesting. I don't even know what to think right now. This is the top. So like I guess right after the frontal, and then this is the bottom. So right in the back the head. So all of this right here kind of have it where they're saying what you should do or whatever, and that's kind of a diagram of how it's supposed to look. So I'm actually going to place this near me so I can understand how I'm supposed to be doing this. For this process, I am going to sew down the frontal part on a wig cap, and then I'm going to do a hot glue gun method on the rest of this. I haven't seen any reviews on this because I wanted my own opinion fully. Like I really want to see how easy this would be. So right now it's 3:52, so almost 4 o'clock, and I'm gonna start doing this, and we're gonna see exactly how easy this is to do, how long this takes. Okay, so 3:52, mark that. So as you can see, I started to sew down this frontal, which is a little bit more complicated because the hair was just flying all in the way. And finally I got everything how I wanted it, and eventually the camera died, so I don't even get the whole process of me doing the frontal. Sorry about that, guys. So here I'm just showing you guys what it looks like once I finish sewing it on. I did put it a little bit further back on that cap because I do have a small head. So if you do take that into consideration, in the end it ended up fitting just fine. And don't worry, I'm going to cut that lace off later. So now I'm taking that back part. I'm going to go ahead and cut that lace off the back. Then I'm going to map it out on the wig cap. This was actually a little bit more difficult than I thought. Like I thought it was going to be so much easier. But when I started doing this, I was like, damn, maybe this wasn't the smartest thing to do. So when you use a hot glue gun for this, be very, very careful, because you really only have a little bit, like a small strip to put that hot glue on, and it can easily see through that lace, which it did on me a couple times. Crap hurts, guys. Be very careful. But once I placed it down, everything was fine. And if you haven't used glue gun on human hair before, it's totally fine. The glue will come out when you comb it out. Just wait for it to dry. So this next piece, unpredictable. So I see where they were going with this as far as how they want to map it out. But unfortunately, I don't normally do my wigs the way that they did it. Like it reaches around the head really weird. I'm not used to that. I'm used to a U shape, not a upside down U shape. You feel me? So right now I'm just cutting off the lace. But as I was saying, you're going to see how it lays. It didn't really cover all of the strap, like towards the sides that you see. And I was like, I was really trying to make it work.
You don't end up seeing it when the wig was finished, but it was really irritating because you really couldn't do a lot of up styles just because it doesn't cover everything. So if they do anything like this again, I would just rather them have longer pieces on the sides because everybody's head isn't shaped the same. So it was just a little funny. I don't know. I mean, once I got it down, it was no problem. It was super nice and, you know, laid really flat. This is the part that was so comical because my head being small and that frontal being so big, you really don't need all this hair. So you end up having to trim that down. Now, like an idiot, I decided I'm going to hot glue this down first before cutting the excess off. Don't do what I did, y'all. Because, I mean, you can easily butcher this hair just like I did. If you don't cut that between the tracks, you can cut all the hair off. So keep that in mind. I almost cut the hair off and then I saw what I was doing, like right here. Put the scissors underneath so you can like see the scissors. So don't cut the hair off. I had to cut more because I didn't cut enough. I'm sorry, my arm is blocking it. Once it was glued down, everything was fine. You can't even notice it, but it was just a lot. I wish the pieces were a little bit smaller, kind of how clip-ins are. It would have been a lot easier.
So it's 5:06. So let me go ahead and say that I finished the wig at 5:06.
So my fault again. I did not record the process of me doing the part. I sectioned it off because the hairline is just so thick. Like, it was just a lot going on. That hairline is not good for me. So I made a side part. I put some concealer in there, some Pro Conceal from LA Girl. And then I started to do the curling. I did want to do like cute little style. I thought that curls on this hair would be so pretty. And I had no idea that this hair was going to curl so easy. Like, I didn't expect the curls to look like this. I thought it was going to be like more loose curls. But they're so tight. So doing any curly styles on this hair is going to be a dream. I just, simply parted it with my fingers, not, anything precise. And I just started curling. Yeah, this curling process took me about 10-15 minutes. Super, super easy, super, super quick.
So let me give you guys my final thoughts about this hair. So the way that you guys saw how I constructed mine, in order to hold it down, I did put in some bobby pins like on the side here. And I recommend that you use like an elastic band or something just to hold it down. My dome cap is working in the back, but it's for more security so it don't pull off, especially when you're doing like styles and stuff. It's good to have an elastic band or even some clips you can put in there as well. So the texture of the hair is super silky. It reminds me of every beauty supply store remedy that I've ever like touched. It has that like real silky smooth feel. The luster is silky. It's really like free. That's kind of was my issue when I was making the wig. Like the hair was just so like soft and fine and free. But it does work out. Like as far as styling, I love that, the fact that the hair is so free, because as you guys saw, I curled this hair and I didn't do like separating it into too many sections. Like, I mean, I wasn't really like curling it like I normally would, as far as combing out the section, making sure it was perfect. And no, I just kind of took some hair, curled it, boom, went on my way, and the curls are papping. The curls are so pretty and so big and voluminous. Like, I didn't think the curls would come out this pretty, honestly. And I like bumped it to give me a little bit more volume here in the front. So I love this hair. Manageability, there's no tangling that I see. I was able to easily comb out any excess glue that came from the glue gun, and that really was it as far as the tangling. But so far I haven't had any tangling. I don't have any shedding other than like the hair that I had. Like, even doing that, I don't have any hair on me. So we went in with that. Now the styling options. Unfortunately with this hair, I don't think it's that many styling options. Now I'm pretty sure that there's someone who's gonna do something like cool as hell and style this really cool, but I think because there's not a lot of pieces, that it's just like literally 4 pieces for the hair, you're kind of restricted in what exactly you can do, because even cutting like those little sections, it was a lot, and if you don't cut it right, you can cut the hair off. You can like literally like chop most of the hair off. So it's not like the easiest as far as trying to do different styles. You're kind of limited. And then the frontal, I wish for the future that they do more pre-plucked and more of an invisible lace for it. I don't know anybody who doesn't want to have clear lace, like real looking scalp lace. So I think that'd be a good thing for them to try out to do. Also, like I said, less pieces. If it was less pieces, then there'll be more creativity when it comes to this kind of, you know, this wig and this kind of unit, you know. Customization is going to be a lot on this. And I was thinking of doing it, but I'm like, that's going to take me so long. And I was afraid that I was going to mess it up. I've never done customization on like a beauty supply store wig, like a Janet Collection thing. Like I'm used to using like virgin hair when I do my frontals, and this is like not the same. Like I said, I am going to do a follow-up video while I go in to do a deeper customization of this, because I do want to see how it will look if I bleach my knots. I like that it's so lightweight. Like I really don't feel like there's really a lot on my head. Feels really good. Like it really does. Like that frontal is huge. Like that's why I think it's just so much hair. Like if you have a big head, then okay, I understand the 3 full pieces. But for me, I needed like what? I barely used all of it because I was like trying to cram the other hair in there. Like, man, this is a lot. And because there's enough hair on all of the parts that it's like, it's not the fullest with all these parts, but it is enough that it looks natural, and it looks, you know, it has enough body. You can make it, you know, you can give it enough body if you want to make it look big. Do I recommend you buying this? If you're adventurous with your styles, you want to try something new, heck yeah, I say go for it. If you're looking for something that is going to be easy and manageable, I don't. Especially if you're like me and you're team small head, don't do this. This is not a team small head thing. And if you are, like I said, if you're adventurous, go ahead and do it. But it's gonna take a lot of customization for you because your head isn't this kind of shape. And it's a lot easier if you do like a quick weave with this, because when I was doing the hot glue, as you can see, I was having a little bit of trouble when it came to like cutting and putting on. I should have cut before I glued it, but whatever, that's my mistake, don't do it. It was a lot. Like I felt like if I did it a quick weave, it would have been a little bit easier because I can place it on my head and see what fits where a lot easier. I made it work, but it's just, it was a lot, and I don't like, it wasn't good. It's just too much work. And again, I like it. Janet Collection, it was a really cool, innovative thing that you did. I really like the effort that was put into it, but I think there's a lot of room for improvement. I'm happy that a lot of us were sent this wig before. Now that I've done the review, I want to go back and look at other people and see what they say. So of course, you know, don't just take my word for it, go look at other people. There's a lot more women that were able to get their hands on this hair to try out first to see. So I'm definitely gonna look at their videos too, because I want to understand like exactly what am I missing, or if do people feel the same way I feel. So y'all, this is what I came up with. This is my style for this. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Did I nail it? Did I not? Because let me tell you something. It was a couple times that I was like, I messed this up. It's not as easy as I thought, y'all. Not as easy. It came out a lot better than I thought. Like I didn't think I was gonna like this, honestly. I did want to try it, but I was like, I ain't gonna like it. I'm gonna try it anyway. But I'm pleasantly surprised. So it's great effort on their part, and I can't wait to see what other new things that they decide to come out with. I'm down for it. I'm willing to try. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.